1918, probably out of an old Sears catalog. Over 100 years old, this stove. The pride and joy of one kitchen at one time. Found it in an old fence row, sitting in a pile of scrap metal on my brother-in-law's farm. Pulled it out, fixed it up, got the fire going again, and here it stands proud. With a nice warm fire serving a purpose again. You know, that got me to thinking. It's nice to have a nice fire burning inside. Fire with our faith, a fire for God, for the Word, a fire to serve people, to be passionate. It takes a lot of work to get there sometimes. Sometimes we've been there, then we find ourselves in an old fence row just sitting and rusting away. Burnt out, tore up, tired. But then one day, something happens. Somebody picks you up, fixes you up, puts a little spark of light in you, and you get a little warm fire again. So hey, I am Sam of samandIAM. This is podcast 1, and I hope you enjoy as we talk about reigniting the fire with the old round oak stove. Seeking, stepping out into the cold, wandering through what seems to be an endless forest of options. Some good, some bad, some pretty much indifferent. The key is to keep seeking for more. Our paths can take a lot of crazy turns, and it's so important that we keep striving, listening, and looking to find more of God, faith, and love. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently will find me. Proverbs 8:17. Remembering seasons. We don't always like what we find, but when we take the time to look at each season of our lives, the trials, tragedy, sorrow, the blessing, joy, and victories, if each season were cut into segments with a beginning and an end, we would see how each and every one of them, good and bad, shaped us into who we are today. We can then see how God worked through all of these seasons and how we can gain faith that He will be there for every season to come. Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Honesty. We become conditioned to the Sunday smile, hiding what's really going on inside. If you were to be split wide open, exposing your heart, what would we see? The same smile, the same joy that comes with a hug or handshake on Sunday morning? Pride gets in the way of honesty. Pride is just a stealthy mask that keeps distance between us and God, family, friends, ultimately leaving us to stand alone where we were never meant to be. Therefore, having put away falsehood, let each one of you speak the truth with your neighbor, for we are members one of another. Ephesians 4:25. release. Letting go of our anxieties, burdens, guilt, pride, and more doesn't come natural. Sharing that burden with others in this world seems unthinkable, but that is precisely what we're told to do. It's time to release. It's time to hand off our load. We are only supposed to carry these things long enough to cast them to Christ. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5, verse 6 and 7. Closer. We've been seeking, remembering God through each season, being honest with God and our friends, and casting our burdens to him. God is now setting the path, and we need but only to follow. Primed and ready to find that fire again, drawing closer to God with every turn. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. James 4:8. Ashes. Whether you're just coming back or reigniting a dwindling fire, there are lots of ashes to contend with. Scars from bad experiences or memories that you would rather not revisit. They are all ashes now, and it's time to clean it out. The fire of passion may have once burned brightly, but now there are only ashes. Remove the ashes and prepare to light your new fire with the new fuel. God has something new for you. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations 3:22-23. Ignition. There may still be a few misfires, but you've done the work. There is new fuel from digging into the Word and setting your eyes on Christ alone. You kept striving, you drew near to God, and now your fire is ready to take off. This time, this fire is fueled by God alone. Stay true to where you get your fuel, because that will determine your flame. For Christ's love compels us, it fuels us, because we are convinced that one died for all, and therefore all died. 2 Corinthians 5:14-15. How about that? A little spark of fire. Gets the fire burning nice. Yeah. Nice warmth coming from there. This stove has found its purpose again. How would you like to find your purpose again? Well, you can. Hey, let's dig deep. Let's take heed to the words you heard today. Let's get on our knees and pray and find where we can get that fire, like in this old empty stove at one time that now heats again. Found its purpose again. Let's light that fire in us again and help us serve and be better people and better Christians under Christ. In our community, in our family, with our friends, and at work. Lord, I pray for a blessing on each and every person that watches this. Let their anointing be fulfilled, be overfilling on them. Let your joy and peace be on each and every person here. And God bless every one of you. This is Sam from Sam and the I Am. And Lord bless you. Have a great day.